Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Out of the Theater review. Actually, made great connections on public transportation tonight. So I'm doing it from home, I'm doing it from the kitchen. Two movies I saw today: Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and Ambulance. Let me talk about Everything, Everywhere, All at Once first. This movie is unbelievable. It is like totally bonkers. This film. Uh, the film stars. Let me see if I can bring this up. Michelle Yeoh, and I need to identify the other two actors. I had this up a little earlier, but this family, uh, they run a laundromat, and they are having it's not too successful laundromat and what have you, and they're also having problems paying their taxes. And so uh, the character that Michelle Yeoh plays, uh, I'm trying to remember her name, but uh, she is trying to get all her receipts together to go in for a tax audit, and the tax audit is being conducted by Jamie Lee Curtis. So in really kind of a wacky supporting role. Uh, this film is totally bonkers. It is almost completely incomprehensible. You have a choice of doing one of two things: either you can turn your brain completely off and just enjoy all the nonsense that is going on, or you can try and follow the plot. And there is a plot, and it is you can follow it, but you have to pay really close attention. uh, I totally enjoyed this film, and I heartily recommend it. uh, I haven't really rated it yet, but just off the top of my head, I'd probably give it a 9. uh, it is really a fabulous film, and I really need to find all of these actors' names because they deserve to be acknowledged. And while I'm doing that, because I do remember the actors for this other film that I saw. This is what I said on Twitter this afternoon about Everything Everywhere All at Once. Ambulance. Emma Bannon warned me against this film about this film. You know what, Emma, audience, I hate to admit it, I kind of had fun with this film. It is totally stupid, but for what it is, Michael Bay blowing up stuff, it was totally goofy. Uh, so uh, the actor to the left, that is Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. He plays the adoptive brother of Jake Gyllenhaal's character, and he gets roped into doing a bank robbery because he needs money for his wife's surgery or wife's medical bills. And Jake says, I needed another person, so why don't you come and help me out?" Uh, Will is the character that Yahya Abdul Mateen plays, and Danny is the character that Jake Gyllenhaal plays. And Will is kind of a good guy, even though uh, he helped with the bank robbery. And he also does something else that you might think, well, he's not really a good guy. But that's the way that the movie has him. This one you definitely want to suspend your brain on. Um, I would give this movie a 5, except that it has an actor that's still cashing the checks in there. A. Martinez is in this film, and for that reason and for that reason alone, I am going to give this film a 6. Now, going back to Everything Everywhere All at Once, the actors, Michelle Yeoh, you know, and the other two actors who you may not know, uh, uh, Michelle Yeoh plays Evelyn Wang, and she is the major character that all the nonsense is happening to throughout this entire film. It's sort of like a take on all the multiverse nonsense that we're going through and what have you, but it also has like a really sweet point if you stick it out to the end. Now, in my theater, people were wandering in and out. I don't understand how they could do that and still follow exactly what's going on in this film, but it's really quite an unbelievable story. And like I said, the story has a structure. If you the structure is really evident very early on in the film, and if you pay attention to it, uh, you should be able to follow it. So there's no reason for you to like dash out in the middle of it to do whatever these people in the theater were doing when I was seeing it. The woman to the left of Michelle Yeoh is Stephanie Sue, and she plays Evelyn's daughter, Joy, and she is a pivotal character. And the gentleman is Ki Wei Kwan, and he plays the husband Wayman, not Raymond, but Wayman. Uh, so I don't know if that's a joke or not, or what have you, but he is also a pivotal character in this film, and it's a wonderful family story. It's a wonderful take on some of the nonsense that we see about the multiverse. And a comment that I had made, oh, I don't know, a long time ago. The first time I did a PGS chat with Rob Burnett, when I said, uh, if you wanted something really horrible, every decision we make has two outcomes. That's a fundamental premise of this film, and the way that they deliver on it is just like totally bonkers and what have you. So, my recommendations for the two films that I saw today is the one that you see. Let's see, I got to do this pointing right here. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fantastic film. You need to go see it. Uh, I suggest keeping your brain on, but if you just like wacky nonsense and what have you, you don't really have to. But I would suggest that you do because it's a wonderful film. I really enjoyed it. That's it. That's all I got for this evening. Uh, Next week, I think we have uh, Fantastic Beasts are the films, at least one of the films that I'll be going to see next week. And the first two in the series of Fantastic Beasts are running on HBO Max now. So if you need to get caught up, it's streaming on HBO Max. You can see both Fantastic Beast 1 and Fantastic Beast 2. Uh, anyway, thanks for joining me, and I may have more detailed reviews coming up because I know I have a lot of stuff that I'm kind of backlogged on, but I'm going to try and get it done. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me tonight. And in the meantime, my motto: watch content, form opinion. That's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.